Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2019. So I did my hair. It's blonde. That's one new thing that I decided to do as my New Year's resolution. I just wanted to switch it up. I'm not really changing a lot because I feel like I'm a pretty decent person, but there's goals that I've set for myself and I'm going to focus on a lot, and I'm going to share with you guys throughout this year. So this is like an everyday, I guess, type of look. So I did a few adjustments to something I would do every day. I hope you guys like it. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. People telling me that they didn't know I had uploaded my last unboxing, but you won't get updates unless you get notified, and in order to get notified you have to hit the notification bell. Should be on my videos or on my profile, so go ahead and do that if you'd like to stay tuned for the next videos. Let's get this shit started. All I did right now was just curl my hair, put like a few styling products, heating, protection, and a slight like hairspray, and it's not that hard, it's pretty soft, and it's meant for like chemically treated hair. Right now I have eye patches underneath my eyes. It's from the brand Smash Lash. I got a 100 pack from Amazon. It only has 3 ingredients: hydrogel, glycerol, and aloe extract. I'm gonna take them off now. I had it on for like 30 minutes. Don't recommend you do it that long. I just kind of forgot about them. So we're gonna start with prepping the skin first. Okay, so I'm using the Caudalie Vinoperfect Radiance Serum, and honestly I love this. I got it as a sample from Sephora, I believe, and I really like it. I think I'm gonna end up buying the full-size product, which is about $80, but it's vegan, it's cruelty-free, and it's all natural ingredients. There's no fillers, no chemicals. It's extracted from grapevine plant, so I think it's really good for the skin. So here I'm just rubbing it into the skin. I'm using the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and I love it. Like, I don't know if you can tell already, but as soon as I put it on, it kind of already looks like I'm wearing foundation because it just ends up covering all my small scars and blemishes. And I only put it on my problem areas. Okay, here I'm using the BrowGal Brow Gel, and I'm using the pencil, also light brown. But yeah, I'm just filling it in here, using a spoolie to blend it out and creating a shape, following my natural shape as well. So I'm grabbing the MAC eyeshadow palette that comes with 9 shades, and I'm using the Outro in the front. And then the Mocha Minded right at the end of the arch. And I'm using the MAC Select Cover Up, and I use that as concealer and as an eyeshadow base. So I'm just using a blending brush just to buff out the concealer so it can blend in with my foundation once I apply it. Usually I would do it with a beauty blender, but I need it to be really full coverage, and the beauty blender for me, from my personal experiences, has made it not so much full coverage. And now I've done the same to both sides. I'm using the Modern Renaissance for my eyeshadow. First using the Primavera shade for my highlight under the brow. Doing the same on the other side. I'm using a fluffy brush and grabbing the shade Burnt Orange and using that as a whole shade for my eyelid. I love layering, so I actually did this, I would say like 3 times. I applied the same shade just to get a really pigmented look. I bring it up almost all the way up to the eyebrows, not going over the highlight too much, just a bit enough to blend it. Next shade I'm using is Raw Sienna, and that's going to be my next shade that I'll be using on my lid. Grabbing another blending brush and grabbing the shade BrowGal and blending it all onto my lower half of the lid. So this shade looks really pigmented because I had just washed my brushes the night before, so they're still a little damp and they're picking up the color really well. That was not my intention for this look because I needed just to be like a gradient shade, but that's alright because I will be removing most of the shade anyways. So I'm grabbing the cleansing balm from Farmacy to just clean up the lid and remove some of that pigment I just added. I don't like to add concealer and then a light shadow on top. I feel like it doesn't give the lighter shade its true color form, and I want it to really stand out against the other colors. And here I'm adding the same MAC Cover Up Concealer. I'm using a liner brush because I feel like concealer brush like this one here fades it, and I didn't really want that. I wanted a sharp contour line. another blending brush, grabbing the shade Cypress Umber and adding it to the corners of my eyes. Here I will be blending it out, sort of creating the effect of like a cat eyes eyeliner, but I don't want to apply eyeliner, so I'll just be doing the same thing to the other side. I'm adding another layer to add more depth to it, and just covering up with the shade Golden Ochre. I'm using the cleansing balm to clean up any fallout and clean up right around the eye. So now I'm applying the shade to the bottom of my lower lash line. I love a pop of color, so I try and always do this with my eyeshadow looks, and I felt like this one really matched my shade. It was a really cute color, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab another blending brush and buffing out the harsh line, making sure it looks well blended, blending into the top of my eyeshadow. Now I'm grabbing a eyeliner pencil, a nude one, to line the bottom of my lash line, and I'll be setting it with the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Blanc. And like I mentioned before, I love layering, so I go ahead and do another one with the pencil and the shadow, just so it stays and it doesn't move because the eyes are really moist. And I'm grabbing the shade Carbon just to line a little bit of the top of my lash line. And then I'm adding the inner corner highlight. I'm using Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation in the shade C4.5, and I'm using a foundation brush just to set it all over my face. Like I said before, usually I would use a beauty blender, but I wanted this to be full coverage but also be really dewy. I don't have time to keep applying layer after layer with the beauty blender. Also, I feel like this brush kind of helps you get more precise and like helps you create like straighter lines around your face, along the eyeshadows and along the brows, along the lips. Using another powder brush, buffing out any harsh lines that the foundation brush might have left behind. Going behind the neck and on the ears. Now I'm using the Pure Powder Mineral Press in the shade Tan to create a contour. I love a soft contour, so this isn't really like a contour that's in your face. But this is a two-step process for me. So after I apply this contour color all around my face and my nose, I will be adding a second contour powder. Buffing that out, making sure it blends in with the rest of my skin, so it looks very natural. I'm grabbing the Pure Sculptor Contour and Highlight Palette and grabbing the shade Inventor. And now I'm going to use this stippling brush to just lightly press in that color, just to create that line that my cheekbones already create. I don't know what brand this is, but it's in the shade Toasted Almond, and I'm putting that on my cheeks with a powder brush. And I'm grabbing a second blush that has highlight, and I'm putting that all over, so on the cheeks and on my cheekbones. I'm grabbing the Cover FX baking powder in Colored Light, and I'm only applying that to the bottom half of my face, so right under my contour and on my chin and onto the other side. So I have really high cheekbones and I feel like they stand out a lot, and I have a smaller jawline, so in order to emphasize it and make it bigger, I'm only adding that to the bottom. Grabbing a lip pencil. It's like a pinkish nude, and I'm adding that just to outline my lips. Now I'm using the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Everything and applying it all over. I'm taking off any excess. I've baked it for like 5 minutes, so I'm just wiping it off now. I don't need it on too long. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I love this stuff. I spray so much of it. Now I'm grabbing the shade Primavera, and I'm adding it only to the half of my nose and to the tip, and I'm only adding a little bit to my cheekbones because they are really strong and I don't need to add more emphasis on that. I'm grabbing a black lash glue from the brand Kiss, and I have the lashes Ardell in the style 207, and I'm clipping the ends of them so they fit my eyes better. I hate lashes, guys. It's not my favorite thing to do, so I hardly ever use makeup looks with them. please, please, please cut your eyelashes, ladies. You don't want to look crazy wearing an eyelash that's not flattering to your eye shape. Okay, so now I will be using the Sephora liquid liner just to line the inner corners of my eyes and fill in any gaps between my real lashes and the eyelash strips. Alright guys, as you can see, this is the finished look. If you like, go ahead and leave a comment. If you're new to this channel, thank you for watching, and if you'd like to follow me on my social networks, I'll leave them linked down below, so stay tuned. Bye!